This is Trojan News.
Welcome to this edition of Trojan News. I'm Anthony Jimenez.
And I'm Josiah Benegas.
And we'll be your hosts for today.
Did you know that the varsity volleyball team is made up of mostly senior girls?
I sure didn't. Trojan News journalist Camilla Rosa-Dacom will tell us a little more about it.
The varsity volleyball team consists of 6 senior girls. Some of these seniors have been playing since they were in 6th grade. So far into the season, they had a mixture of wins and losses. After this year, they will be leaving and the volleyball team will change. This year is Courtney Opel's second year being the head coach for the girls volleyball team, and this is what she has to say about the seniors and the rest of the team.
I'm preparing next year by focusing on this year's team. That way, all the teams after them know the expectations and standards we have. Those seniors are going to be missed. I've coached them from when they were 9th grade. They bring a lot of leadership and commitment and athleticism to our team.
Natalia Compon is a sophomore at the Worthington High School and a member of the varsity volleyball team. Compon appreciates the emotion and skills the senior girls have brought to the team. Here's what Natalia has to say about playing with the senior girls.
They bring a lot of energy and positivity, and they're just really encouraging to the younger girls. Playing with varsity seniors, it was really nerve-wracking and scary at first, but as time went on, I got to know them, and then now it's just really fun. It'll be different because we do have a lot of seniors that are going to graduate this year, and so then we're going to lose a lot of good players, but we do have a lot of new players coming up, and so I think we'll just have to adjust, but I think we should be fine.
Support the Worthington volleyball team as they bump, set, and spike their way to the end of the season. This has been Camilla Rosa-Dacom for Trojan News.
Wow, I'm sure the seniors will be missed, but I'm quite excited to see the next year's volleyball team with their new and upcoming players. We have had many exchange students at WHS and still more to come. This year, an exchange student from Spain has come to live the Trojan experience. Here's Trojan News journalist Sukia Morajes with the story.
Worthington High School has multiple exchange students attending the 2023-2024 school year. Jamie Suarez Nunez is an exchange student from Spain. He tells us everything on what it's like attending an all-American school.
Jaime, the exchange student from Spain, came to the States in late August. He gives us an insight on what it is like to fly for the very first time.
It's my first time taking a plane, so I had to take a plane from Madrid to Chicago, 9 hours, and then from Chicago to Sioux Falls, an hour and a half or something. For being my first plane, it was good.
Jaime talks about why he decided to come to the United States and about previous experiences from his friends. He also talks about why he wanted to come.
A friend that came here last year, and he told me that it's a great experience, and so I talked to my parents to try and get here, and to learn English is the main reason, but to live an experience out of my country, I think that's great.
Mr. Hastings shares how he feels about exchange students and how he welcomes all foreign exchange students. He also wants exchange students to have a true Trojan experience.
I think just giving them the true Trojan experience, just asking them to get involved as much as possible with whether it's athletics or academics or band or whatever other activity, just to try to have them experience a full student experience here at the high school.
He expresses why he wanted to come to the States and what he wants the outcome of his experience to be, overall wanting to enjoy this great opportunity.
I'm just trying to get the best scores I can, so I can get into a good college when I come back, and just have fun and live an experience like this.
Jaime's closest friend is Steven, who tells us what he thinks about having a foreign exchange student as a friend.
It's cool. We have new people every year, so it's nice to meet new people every year.
Wow, now I want to be a foreign exchange student in a different country. Sounds like a great way to make friends and make new experiences. This has been Zulika Manharaz reporting for Trojan News. Welcome to the United States of America.
Hey Jay, would you ever like to be an exchange student?
Actually, yes. With everything I saw in that story, I'd love to study abroad.
That's great.
I'd love to make new memories and meet new friends. With the Worthington High School fall season has come to an end, one senior, Haben Nugise, made one-of-a-kind experience for himself. For more on this, let's turn to Andrew Mulder.
A few games into the football season, Haben Nugise joined the football team. The players and coaches put out the word that there was a need for a kicker, and Haben jumped right on it. For the past 2 seasons, Haben had been in Trojan soccer, but now during his senior year, he has decided to play football too. He decided to play football because he wanted to experience a new opportunity. Haben Nugise, a senior who decided to be in 2 sports, and how he manages school, practice, and work in one season.
A lot of communicating with a lot of people, a lot of practices, a lot of homework, just got to work your way around it.
Coach Linder, wide receiver coach, talks about how having Haben on the team helps out special teams.
Oh, he's been awesome. We were kind of nervous to begin the season because we didn't have a kicker. He came right in, and he's made probably 90% of his kicks, so he's filled it in quite well.
Tucker Bradner, a senior at WHS, a special teams holder, was encouraged by Haben joining the team as it allowed him to focus on his other positions.
I was like backup kicker at least. I don't know, I needed to practice, but now I don't have to worry about that when he's there, and I can focus on my other positions like quarterback and safety.
Haben Nugise has adjusted his kicking form to adapt to a football.
I feel like it's a little bit harder to kick football. Just, I don't know, something about it's a little weird, you know. It's a little smaller of a target too. If you hit it in the wrong spot, it's not going to go as far as you hope.
Coach Linder appreciated the personality that Haben brings to practices and the lightheartedness that is infectious to the players and staff.
He is different, I'll say that. He brings a different energy. He asks questions every day. He's always looking to try to do something, whether it's right or wrong. He's always looking to do something. He even jumps in the receiver lines and tries to mess up my day a little bit too. So
We hope Haben kicks his way to more athletic success. This has been Andrew Mulder for Trojan News. Wow, 2 sports in one season. I'm going to see what other sports I can do that for. Maybe basketball and wrestling.
The band is going to San Diego this December. Here we're going to turn to Josiah Benays. He's going to tell us more about what they're doing to prepare for that trip.
Mr. Thompson is the band director of Worthington Trojan Marching Band, and he has been hard at work planning and preparing the band for the next big trip to San Diego. The Holiday Bowl in San Diego came as a recommendation to Thompson from another renowned band director.
And Brent Turner and Ward Miller had both recommended Holiday Bowl. They've said it was a good trip. They said that they've both had students do it or heard of bands that went on it, and they really, really enjoyed it. And they said out of all of the bowl games and places to go during that time of the year, it was probably the best place to go, mostly because of the weather.
Sal Galvas is a freshman at WHS, giving us his expectations for the trip.
My expectations for the San Diego trip are to create new memories, have fun, and try things out.
Mary Ramos is one of the commanders for the WHS band and has a different perspective on the trip this year compared to last year's.
I think it'll be different from Cuero because Cuero was more of like a business trip. We went down there, performed, and came back. And this one will be more of like us kind of just having fun and like enjoying ourselves.
Mr. Thompson and the WHS band have raised money for the trip through community fundraisers.
It's taken a lot of fundraising to get there. We've done the chicken pastry, or the chicken and the pastry puffins. We did the flamingos this summer. We've done a couple of other fundraisers. I've done a lot of fundraising on my own, on the backhand, trying to cover costs like food, and for one of the opportunities that we're going to do, wanting to cover those costs so that students don't have to pay for it.
I think it'll go good because most of the band members already have experienced one trip, so this second one will be, I think, a lot better.
The band is leaving in 2 months, and I hope they do amazing things and represent the Trojan community strongly. This has been Josiah Benegas for Trojan News.
The band sure is working hard. They're bound to have a great trip. The WHS has a variety of classes, and PACT is one of them. Trojan News reporter 882 gets more into it.
Worthington High School offers a lot of fun and unique electives. PACT, a course in the agricultural department in Worthington High School, is one of these classes. Vince Vanderkoy, a senior at WHS, is currently enrolled in this class and gives some insight on what he does.
I work on the farm at a cheese dairy, and right now my job, I usually sit in a tractor and run the grain cart a lot, or I drive a pickup around bringing fuel to the tractor.
While on the job during what would be fourth block, Vince is getting to learn what he couldn't if he were in a normal classroom. Mrs. Christopher, a teacher at Worthington High School and the teacher for PACT, gets into more detail about the class and what it is.
So PACT is a great opportunity because students get to actually learn hands-on skills at a job and connect with community businesses. I get to teach it a quarter, but all of the agriculture teachers actually get to teach it a quarter. So each of us get a chance to teach it.
According to Mrs. Christopher, PACT can be a great opportunity for senior students to go out during fourth block and learn more about working and about their jobs. Wesley Woodboom, another senior at WHS, really enjoys what he does on his farm.
Some things I enjoy doing is just being on the farm, pretty much staying out of school as much as possible.
PACT can be a great opportunity for senior students to gain more experience on their jobs. The school year has barely started. That means y'all still got time to pack things in. This has been 8-8 from Trojan News.
Oh my! PACT would be a great opportunity for seniors to just learn more outside of school. I might have to add that to my schedule. Soccer is one of the most popular sports in Worthington and at Minnesota West Community College. 2 German international students had a great impact on the season. Trojan News journalist Diego Morales visited them to find out what they had to say about playing soccer here in the U.S.
A lot more, like we do a lot of tactical stuff, and we have a lot of, the games are different, like in all. I can't really say it at all, but in America you focus more on the physical part, and in Germany you have more about the tactical part, like I said. Yeah.
My name is Anton Gaudes. I came here from Germany, and I'm attending Minnesota West College.
A priority of Anton was playing on a program he felt connected to with his longtime friend Levi.
I wanted to do this with Levi, and we had some different offers. And John seemed to be the nicest coach and was very interested in us. And yeah, also the price was like very cheap compared to other colleges, and that's why we chose the Blue Jays.
Another impact is the stereotypical American college experience.
It's my first time living alone or living in the villas, like having to cook for myself, and yeah, just having my parents like thousands of miles away from here. Yeah, it's a very big challenge, but I think it's pretty good, like getting this experience and making new friends.
Minnesota West head soccer coach Jordan Balser explains how he connected with Levi and Anton.
So I was actually able to connect with Levi through an agency that was helping him out, and then Anton is a friend of Levi, and he kind of came in late as well. They're both looking for somewhere to go, kind of late in the process, and you know we had the spots open in the roster, and the best season we've had so far, and we have a big group of first year players, so we're excited for what next year can look like.
Well, I'm ready to shoot my shot to the next season. This has been Diego Morales for Trojan News.
That's interesting that Minnesota West has 2 German soccer players.
We wish them the best of luck as they finish out their academic experience in Worthington.
Thanks for watching Trojan News.
This has been Josiah
and Anthony.
See you next time.